welcome. I'm Fredrik Ekman from Life Through the Lens. Today we're doing a review of the ENSIS Score 4-meter wing. We will go through the different features of the wing and also our thoughts and impressions from test rides. We will give our verdict of them all at the end of the video, so stay tuned to hear more about the ENSIS Score. But first, Alright, let's get started. We will go through these 8 features and impressions during our review of the ENSIS Score. Backpacking, mobility, design, aesthetics, material, test rides, handles, the leash, price and known issues. We will then sum it up with who is this wing for? Conclusion, should you buy it? If you want to jump directly to our verdict and recommendations, go to this time code and you'll find out that. But first, let me give you some quick background of my experience with wing foiling. My first time trying out wing was in June 2020. The same month I bought my first wing, a 6-meter wing. I have about 350 to 400 sessions on water wing foiling up to this day. During this time, when my riding improved from beginner to intermediate, still riding with a 6-meter wing, I was looking to get away with a smaller wing, like a 5-meter wing. I wanted a wing that was light, powerful, and easy to maneuver, but still be able to do the same riding I could do with a 6-meter wing. Yes, that is possible. So, I bought a 5.2-meter wing in March 2021, and immediately my riding improved. It was lighter, smaller and easier to handle. Jibe started working more fluently and it was easier to pump as well. I'm convinced that the smaller 5.2-meter wing helped me to get better a lot faster. So, what can a rider with my experience say about wings, and this time the ENSIS Score 4 meters? Well, this wing is very rigid. It has a clever fast one system valve for easy handling of air in and out. Recommended pressure is 6 to 8 psi. I often pump it up to the max, 8 psi. If you pump it to 6 psi on days with lighter wind, you will get a little smoother handling. This could also be an advantage for lighter riders. Personally, I like the wing as rigid as possible. Now, I have a lot of experience of wing foiling, and that is what this review is about. How is the Score to ride and to use? We'll look at this in a bit. Stay tuned for our conclusions and verdict of the ENSIS Score at the end of this video. Now, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos, click subscribe and hit the bell to get notified of new videos being released. And share the video with your friends. Be an influencer. Let people know about wing foiling and my videos. Alright, let's continue with the review. Here you see the bag that comes with the Score. Nice colors and it's big enough. It's a backpack as well. This makes it easier to handle the wing to and from your place of riding. Like that. The Scores comes with a repair kit, leash and an adapter for your valve to fit it to your pump. The Score does not come with a pump. I've purchased this Mystic pump with a built-in pressure gauge. It's important that it's built in to last longer. The wing has to be folded well to fit in the bag. We give the Score carry bag a 3.5 of the 5 for its use and mobility. The Score looks immediately right. The colors pop and the windows just make it look like a premium wing. Colors available are blue, gray and black, and this one orange, gray and black. The design team did a really good job combining colors with design. The shape is medium dihedral, which means that there is a slight V in the middle of the wing. This is to help the wing to fly straighter. The Score comes in 6 sizes, 2.8 meters, 3.5, 4, 4.5, 5.2 and a 6.2. It has a few differences from other wings on the market. The handles, the placement of the windows, which we will talk about soon. The strut bladder is fixed into the strut to avoid moving and breaking. We give the Score a 4.5 out of 5 for its design and aesthetics. The material in the canopy is Teijin 3x3 one of the most durable and reliable materials on the market today. The canopy is a lot tighter compared to earlier models. This is to give more power, and it flaps around a lot less. The most noticeable feature would be the windows. The Score has not 2 but 4 windows, and they're positioned lengthwise along the strut. I think it's a stroke of genius to position the windows like this, and it looks great. You can really benefit from the windows. The 2 closest to the strut are the ones that are most useful. They integrate really well into the design of the Score, and they are made from a PAC-approved, softer silicone-based material. Now we no longer need to worry about windows that can break. The Score has reinforced leading edge to protect against abrasions at every segment connection. And most importantly, at the wing tips. There are extra heavy-duty material used. The trailing edge of the canopy is reinforced with Dynama rope to increase durability and stop flapping around of the canopy. Handles are stiff but still a bit softer than on the previous versions. We give the Score a 4.5 out of 5 for its good material. On one of the rides with the Score was a windy day in Compostela with a lot of gusty winds. Around 15-20 knots, then increased up to 30-40 knots. This was a hard test with real strong winds, and I was impressed. The Score handled not like a small wing that flaps around in the strong wind. It handles itself more like a larger wing. Stable, direct, and gave a lot of power. I could go upwind at ease. When the 30-40 knot strong gust came, it was really easy to depower the wing and to steer a little bit more upwind to take the very edge out of the strong gusts. The experience was great, as you have seen in an earlier video that I made. Now the power of the Score is really great. Handles like a big wing, and there's plenty of power to use. And the balance between the 2 handles are well distributed, so your arms stay good and strong. I must give the windows a real top score. I have never been able to see much of the other side of my wing before. They are really great, but no window is a replacement of lifting your wing up to check around you before, example, when you turn. The Score windows help a lot to see other riders. I can confirm that the wing is really silent out riding. The canopy is by design made to tension, and that eliminates flutter. When you flag the wing, it just is there, no problem. Detail, if you let the wing free and only hold the leash, it flies just behind you, hovering there in the wind. It's really nice. We give the Score a 5 out of 5 for its fantastic capabilities out riding. The handles are still 3 and are positioned in the same places as before. Because of the long size, you can easily micro trim the wing without having to change handles. This is a really great feature. They are looser and not as flush as the earlier versions, and because of that they have more space for the hands. This helps riders with large hands or when wearing gloves. We give the Score a 4.5 out of 5 for the great handles. We love them. The first time I tried the Score, 4 meters, I noticed the leash was a lot shorter but just enough for my setup, keeping the wing on my waistband. However, the leash is flexible, and that helps a lot. A new feature is a Velcro lock on the part that goes on the wristband for added security. The leash is really top quality. We give the Score a 4 out of 5 for its great leash. However, a little short. The ENSIS wings are not really cheap. They come in between 850 and 950 euros here in Spain, depending on size. But you get what you pay for. The ENSIS wings are premium products, and the quality is reflected in the price. It is acceptable, even though it's in the upper segment. We give the Score a 3.5 out of 5 for its price level. What I know is this: earlier versions had some problems with the front handle stitching coming undone. With the Score, I haven't had this problem or heard anything of this, but there are a few reports from users stating that the back handle stitching has come undone. Otherwise, no issues noted with the Score. The stitching of the zip on the carrier bag came undone one day when I was packing the wing. This happened to me. I haven't heard anything about it from anyone else or in any forums. Still give a Score of 4 out of 5 for its few known issues. Again, the points we use for the review. Review points 1 to 5, backpacking mobility, design aesthetics, material, test rides, handles, leash, price, known issues. The improvements from testing, reviews, real-world riding over the last years are noticeable. But the Score has improved on almost all points. And this is really a good wing. The size, 4 meters, is a smaller wing size. This means it's great for stronger wind and lighter riders. ENSIS says it's for the range of 12 to 35 knots. I say the benefits for a rider of 75 kilo to use it from maybe 14, 15 knots and up. The riders that can benefit from this wing the best are experienced riders in stronger winds and lighter people, but also then in lighter winds. If your place of riding regularly has strong winds, 15, 17 knots and more, this could be your preferred wing size. I would recommend this wing to a beginner as well as an advanced rider. What matters is to choose the right size for your weight, your foil and the conditions where you ride. It also comes down to feel and preference in the end. But rest assured, the Score is a very capable wing. I can say the Score impressed me and it was a joy to have this wing in my hands out riding. Anyone that's looking for a wing has to give the ENSIS Score a try before you decide which wing to buy. This wing is way too good to miss. One of the best wings on the market, in my opinion. With this wing, you will advance your riding and score. One cannot wonder if it's the Score that made Balsmuller ride like he did, or it's him that made the wing deliver what he wanted. Well guys, that was all from me today. I hope this review answered your questions. If not, put them in the comments below and I will answer them. Alright, this is Fredrik Ekmark from Life Through the Lens signing off, and I will see you, yes, I will see you in the next video. Stay safe.